Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hi.
How you doing, bro?
Good evening. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How you doing?
Very good. Okay. You said you are in Uganda, right? If I remember right, right? Correct?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
now it's a good evening.
Yeah.
Mm. We are just, I don't know. No, you are just 1 hour above me.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let me share the screen.
Please. Yeah.
I can't share the screen. They are saying that you are the
Oh,
one
yeah.
that
One
is
minute. Yeah.
supposed
I
to.
need to. Yeah. Yeah. Just 1 minute. I need to make you host. I just forgot that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Make host. Yes. Okay. Now you should be able to.
Okay. Mm, now is it on?
Yeah. Something is coming. Yes. I think it's the other way. So I think it's vertical. I think we need to make it like landscape or something. Yeah.
Okay, let me try to make it.
Yeah.
Um, okay.
Yep.
Just wanted you wanted me to make a recap on this trade.
Yeah, let's do from yesterday. I think yesterday, Mr. I tried something, but I couldn't. Yeah. So let's do from yesterday. Yeah, let's formulate the storyline and trades from yesterday, if you don't mind. Yeah.
Yesterday I didn't trade. Yesterday I didn't trade. I traded on Monday. It was on Monday, yeah. And again, I've just traded today.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's start from. Okay, we all know that the time frame.
Mhm.
We all know that the storyline is bullish.
Yes.
So if the storyline is bullish, we shall be looking for buy setups. But where are we
Mhm.
going to look for these buy setups?
Okay.
As you can see, right now,
Mhm.
there's no level that you can mark that, okay. You can't say that, okay, they rejected this level. No, they didn't
Mhm.
reject any level. So they are just buying from random areas. So if they're buying from random areas, then
Mhm.
we should keep our eye on H4s.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Let me first recover today's trade. Then
Mm.
we go to the one of
Okay.
yesterday.
Well.
Then, as you can see, we had this high that was taken out,
Yeah.
meaning it was an all-time highs. And
Okay.
unfortunately, it was taken out. Then from there, they created this high. They created this high,
Mhm.
making it a new ATH.
Mhm.
So if we have that as our new ATH, then at least we mark the low.
Mhm.
This one is the low. For
Mhm.
me, I always mark it as PDL. PDL.
Right. Yeah.
Then
This
from
is
there,
for this is for today, right? Yeah. Correct. Mm.
yeah, it's for today.
Okay.
And then
Mm.
from there, we had this fresh SNL level.
Yes. Yeah.
We had that fresh SNL level, meaning this
Mhm.
one is the daily. We had that happened on the daily.
Okay.
Remember, we are just reading the price action and see how we can flame our trades.
Yes.
Then when you try to check on H4, what do we
Mhm.
have on H4? You can see that, okay, this was the previous day's low.
Mm.
Uh, then from there, what do we have? We had this one as the daily, and the market traded too. But you can't just set your limit on the daily. Instead, we just read the price action. What's below the daily, and what did the market do? For those that are trading ICT, they can say that, okay, here liquidity was taken out, and structure was broken.
Okay.
Others can risk to enter the FVG. They can say that, okay, let's enter the FVG. They look for their setups into this FVG, but for us, we don't trade these FVGs. Instead, we just use them as liquidity.
Mhm.
Are you getting?
Yeah.
Then
Mhm.
below the daily, we needed to refine this level. From there, what do we have? You can see that, okay, we had this as the nearest level. We had this. But remember, I told you that, okay, the best area for you to enter from is areas with engulfing candles.
Yes.
So, as you can see, the market created this engulfing candle.
Yeah, the big
Then,
one, right? Yeah.
When it created that engulfing candle, what do we have? I told you that whenever you have many levels, you will always use the last two levels. As you can see, we had this as H4 level.
Yeah.
We had this one too as H4 level, where the engulfing was created. And when you try to get the line chart, you'll see that, okay, this one too is a level. Are you getting me?
Can we look at that? Yeah. That's what I was bit stuck yesterday. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see. Oh, those are levels.
Okay. Those are the levels. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, the levels. Then from there, what do we need to do? We go to H1 and still refine these levels.
Yeah. Okay.
When we try to check on H1, what do we see? This level, this H4 level is aligning with H4, no, with H1 level. So if you have that as a level that it's aligning with H4, meaning this one is H4 MTF H1.
What is MTF?
H4 multi-time frame. So we have the same level.
Okay.
We have the same level on different time frames.
Right.
Though, if you have that, remember, everyone, now, when you try to go to H1, everyone is trying at least to buy this market from here, from this engulfing. Everyone is trying at least to buy the market from
That's
here.
right, from there, yeah.
Yeah, if everyone is trying to buy the market from
that
there.
order block, yeah, that's the order block they will buy, yeah.
They mark it as an order block. So if everyone is planning to buy this market from there, then for us, which I just know that, okay, that's a trap. Because there are many order limits that are standing there.
Okay.
Then if you have there many order limits, what do? We mark our key level below that. Instead, we shall just mark this as liquidity. Because as you check, that was the cleanest order block that everyone could be using to trade. Then we shall just mark it as our liquidity.
Okay.
If we mark it as our liquidity, what level do we have below it? You can see that, okay, we had this fresh SNR level that was created below it. Meaning we mark that as H1 level or H1 support level. Are you getting?
Yeah.
Then what you do, you can either just set your limit from this H1. I had this buy, and I shared the setup in the group. Yeah, you could have placed your buy from there.
Okay.
You're getting. You go 1 to 4, 120 pips, SO 30 pips. Then you could have also gone to lower time frames and see if there are any opportunity for you to buy. As you can see, when you try to read price action on the lower time frame, you can see that, okay, on M15, we even had this still as our level. Then we had liquidity in the same area. So those that tried to refine this, they can, those that tried to refine that to that, still they took them out. Then they started, they went in the original direction. Still, you mark this low as our liquidity, and this one is the last low that we had. You can't mark this one. Reason, this one, no, is not clean. Why? For us, why? It's because they didn't create an engulfing candle from there. If they didn't create an engulfing candle from there, then we shall use this one with engulfing. Even though we had liquidity below this M15, we also add liquidity below it.
Okay.
As you can see, since this level was not higher probable, you can see that, okay, they reacted from the liquidity that was created. So there are people that can place their limits after just after the inducement.
Mm.
They call it inducement. So those that set their levels after the inducement, still they entered from here, and either they went for 100 pips, whatever it is,
Yeah.
or we could have waited still for a confirmation entry. For a confirmation entry, what are you gonna do? Whenever you come to the market, you will just wait for a market to react on the higher time frame level. After it reacting from the higher time frame level, then what do? You're gonna wait for a market to create an engulfing candle. When it finishes forming an engulfing candle, you'll only wait for a pullback, then entry.
Okay.
That's why you may find other traders marking their charts with the BPE, meaning it means breakout, pullback, and entry.
Okay.
So here, when you try to see, they created this engulfing candle after reacting from H1 support level. They created this engulfing candle.
Yes.
So what could you do from there? What you could do from there when you have that, when you have that, you could have just entered after this. Do I have M15 markings here?
Okay. After the engulfing.
I don't have M15 marking. Then you could have just entered after the pullback to this engulfing. Then you enter. You just enter. You can go for 1 to 4, or you can go for 100 pips, 1 to 3. As you can see, this was the first entry. Then if you entered from higher time frame, this was the first entry from the 1 hour key level. Then still we had this, meaning they broke to the upside. Remember, we are playing with our time frame. They broke to the outside, to the upside. If they broke to the upside, still they created what we call an engulfing candle. When they created an engulfing candle, they didn't come back immediately after the engulfing was created. And I told you that whenever you have an engulfing candle, it means you have two zones that you are supposed to use to enter from.
Yes.
For example, they triggered you from here, but still this was also a zone to set your limit from there. Now, from there, they created the engulfing, meaning we had this as resistance break becomes support. Are you getting?
Yeah.
Meaning we had here resistance was broken, then it became support. And we also have this support level down here. We had this support level down here.
Yeah.
And still we also had this left shoulder, meaning they created a QM.
Yeah, the left
If
shoulder.
if you try to go to the lens chart, you can see the same pattern that happened on 1 hour chart.
Yeah,
The same pattern that is happening here.
Okay.
So what we do, I told you that, okay, whenever you have those multiple levels, you will use the last two. You will use the last two levels. Then if you entered from these last two, meaning your first limit could be here and your second limit could be here. What could you do? If you press your limit from here, your FL is 30 pips, then you can go 1 to 4, or you can target 100 pips.
Yeah.
Currently, that's where the market is going. You can either hit TP, and still you can see that we have this. This may act as a magnet. The market may come to that level. So you can target that, or others can target this high. But for me, if you are trying to target these highs, what you do, you always go to the line chart.
Okay.
You mark your targets from the line chart, so you can target this.
Okay.
You can target this from here. This. Then others can target this, depending on the type of trader you are.
Okay.
You treat every trader as a swing setups. Swing setup. So you could target that high from the line chart. Then when you try to go back, you can see that, okay, the market is reacting from there. Then what do we have here? You can see that still they have created an engulfing candle. Now they are trying to trade to the upside. What levels do we have? You can see we have that level. Let me make it green. No, I make it red. We have this level. We have this level too. Oh, these are fresh levels. we have this level 2. I told you that whenever we have more than 2 levels, we shall use the last 2. Either you can set your limit from here. Here you go 1 to 4. Yeah, it's covering both zones. Then we can target either this high or we can target here 90 pips. So the market might we might get a pullback to this level and we start buying, or it can either react from this and start selling, because we don't know what will happen next. So we are accepting the market to make a pullback to this level, then it continues buying, or the market can at least give some sell setups from here, then it starts dropping, giving us the buys still, because remember the direction of the daily and monthly, it's bullish. Yeah, that's what I can see here. Then okay, let's try to see yesterday's trade.
Yeah, and today morning London session, there's no setups. Yeah, we had a sell setup or something.
London had a setup. By the way, I had my first trade during London, but they hit my SL. Reason I entered the buys from here, from this level.
Okay.
Why I entered from this level, we had this. I saw that okay, they have taken out liquidity from there. Then they created this. They created this level. They created this. I had a buy limit. I entered from here. When you check in the group, you might see the setup that I shared. I entered from here, then they took me out. Then after taking me out, I thought that okay, they're gonna react from this level. Then I went to H1. Still, I saw that we had the same level on H1. No, was it M30? It was M30 maybe. Yeah. On M30, you can see that okay, still we had the same level. I entered the second. I entered from here. Still, they took me out. Then I just chipped. I said that okay, let me wait for a market at least to clear all these lows. Then I enter. That's why when you go to H1, I was accepting the market to come and react from here. Come and react from here. Then I had to refine my entries up to down here. That's why I entered from this H1. That's where I entered. So I made 2 losses during London. Then I recovered during New York. Because when you get a losing trade, don't panic. Just leave the market, you go and rest, then you come back and see what opportunities are they giving you. Yeah. Okay, let's try to see yesterday's trade.
So let's look from the London, yeah.
I start from the London.
Yeah.
But still I need to start from these higher time frames.
Okay.
I don't have replay back. I don't have replay mode. Okay. Let's go to H1, no, to H4 and see what was there. Okay. This is where a day closed.
Yeah.
If it closed from there, meaning the whole of this from here to here, that was, it was a Wednesday. It was Wednesday. Today is Saturday. Then why did the market do during London? During the Asian range. These 2 candles are for the Asian range. So during Asian range, they created an engulfing. Then we had these levels. When we try to mark them from the line chart, you can see we had this level. We had this as a level, as the last level. Then which level did we have? But I love to mark these levels on lower time frames, because yeah. Now, as you can see, We had this level on H4 and we had this. We need to refine these levels in a lower time frames. So here when we try to check on, okay, let me check on 1 hour and see what we have there. On 1 hour, you can see that, okay, when you try to read price action on 1 hour, you can see that, okay, the market gave an entry from here. When it gave an entry from there, it created a new SNR level, which was fresh. After them creating a new SNR level, which was fresh, and from there, we had liquidity. We had liquidity below it. When we had liquidity below it, they took it out. Then this happened during Asian range. If they reacted from there during Asian range, meaning we shall be looking for continuation setups during London Open. So when we try to go and check after London, what do we see? Let's go to 15 minutes. Under 15 minutes, what do we have? Let's try to check. Okay, you can see that, okay, they gave an entry during the London, during the Asian range. Then from there, what do we have? You can go to the line chart and start marking your key levels. But still yesterday, they could have taken me out.
Okay.
The market is crazy. We had this. You can see how the market did from here, how it played from there. We had this. Let me first mark these levels on the line chart, then we go to the candlestick chart and correct them. Because we only just need to mark them, then we can correct them from the candlestick chart. Because we may mark them when they are fresh. Okay, we had all of these levels. If we had all of those levels, you can see that, okay, this one was unfresh, meaning we can't use it. Then this one too was fresh. Yeah, it was fresh. What level do we have there? Because I see the market created an engulfing during London, not during Asian range. We had this one as a level, and we had this one too as a level. So how did the market play from here? You can see that, okay, this was London kill zone up to here in that time window. So in that time window, what do we have? The market created this engulfing after immediately after before Asian range closing, they created this then engulfing. As you can see, those traders that were planning to sell from this zone, they took them out, then they came back, they reacted from that zone, then they started buying, they creating a new SNR level. So they created this level, they created this. After them creating that, what do we have? The market came and reacted from it. After reacting from it, it created another level. Here, it created this. After it creating that, we had this as our first level. Then we had this one too as our first level. Okay, when you try to see, all traders might at least planning to sell from there. Then what are we gonna do next? This was for me, I couldn't have entered from here. Reason, our traders are planning to enter from there. Then what are we gonna do next? They tried, those entered from there were safe. Yeah, if they entered from there, they went for. If you went for 100 pips, I think they didn't hit your TP. They didn't hit your TP, then they came and take you out. You see. Then why did they react on this? Because I won't lie you, I didn't trade this setup. Yesterday I didn't trade. Cuts, okay. Where did they react from this? We had all these levels, and all these levels had engulfing candles. But the market instead just violated them. Why did they violate them? That's when we shall check the higher time frame and find out why are they violating these levels. When you try to check, okay, let's try to check M30. On M30, what do we have? Still, we had nothing. We had nothing. Let's try to check H1. On H1, we had no nearest fresh level. Instead, they reacted from this. So if they took you out from here, from here, sorry, if they took you out from here, then you could have went to correct yourself. Why did they take me out from here? Which level do we have? Again, is it here? I've deleted my 2 lines. Tuesday. Okay, it was there. If they took you out from here, what could you do next? You say that, okay, we had these laws. We had all of these laws. We had this as liquidity.
Yeah.
If we had that as liquidity, what level? What was the nearest level to that liquidity? This was the nearest level to that liquidity. But when we try to go to lower time frames, do we have an engulfing at that zone? If you don't have an engulfing, I don't take trade. Okay, they created this engulfing, but they reacted from it, meaning it was unfresh. So they reacted from there. But remember, we marked this zone from the H1, but still when you try to check on M30, you can see that, okay, we had an MTF, meaning the same zone, we have another SNR level on M30, and that level is fresh. At least you can trust.
Okay.
Let's try to check M15 and see. Yeah, on M15, you can see that, okay, we had an engulfing candle, and it was below the liquidity. Are you seeing?
Yeah.
Below the liquidity. So if you wanted to refine your entry, because we had all these levels, and we had this, and I told you that whenever you have more than 3 levels, you use the last 2. Meaning, even though you delete this one and you enter from here. So the most important thing is for you to identify where your liquidity is resting.
Okay.
If you know where your liquidity is resting, then instead the market will just be simple for you. So you could have targeted this high, but remember I told you need to target them from the line chart. So you can target that after you taking partials from 1 to 4 RR, then you hold the rest to that level. You go for 200 pips. Yeah, the market reacted from there.
Yeah.
But if I traded that day, they could have taken me out. I won't lie you.
It's not a
They
very
could have
clean
taken me out
setup.
from
Right.
Come again?
It's not kind of clean, yeah?
So we didn't expect the market to make this huge pullback to this zone. Reason, as you can see how it played during London. It gave an entry, a sharp entry. They started buying. Immediately. Again, it came and took them all out. After taking them out again, it started buying. So it gave the buy entries from H1. But when you try to check on M15, you can see that, okay, we had a clear liquidity area that holded the market to the upside. But for me, whenever I get these trades, sometimes I just hold them up to the weekly level, the new weekly, either resistance level. But here, we had no resistance level. So, yeah, either you can take partials and set break even, or you can just close all your trades.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, so in Malaysian scenario, whenever you are trading Malaysian scenario, at least you need to add other confluences because sometimes because they are using all these concepts at least to trade. So you need to find out where most of the traders are entering from. Meaning, if you get a zone that most of the traders are entering from there, that will be a trap. For you, just look for your entry below them. Below that area that they are trying to enter from. Just like here, when you try to check on other traders, you will see that, okay, here they broke structure to the downside. Are you seeing here? They broke structure to the downside. They could say that, okay, they gave an entry from here, from here. I don't know what they call this one. What? Breakout pullback entry. As you can see, they could have said that, okay, they gave us entry from there. Then they might expect the market to again sell from here. But
They will
unfortunately,
take these guys out. Yeah, they've created the liquidity now.
Yes, they will try to sell from there, targeting all these lows. But what I know, they're gonna take them out.
Yeah.
As you can see, the market is still reacting from that zone.
Yeah.
It's reacting from that zone, but they may take them out. Instead, for you can just mark this as liquidity. But I don't recommend you to trade the lower time frames a lot because they are messy. Then now you could just wait for a market to see how it's gonna react from this zone. But for me, I don't trade during these hours. Reason the market won't be volatile a lot. So yeah, others could be planning to sell from there. But to me, the market is the storyline is bullish. I can't look for sell setups. Instead, I'll look for buy setups. So anything can happen. Yeah, they may try to sell from there, but they may take them out. You might check because I saw someone trying to sell gold from where? I forgot. But this is what might happen. This is what might happen. So okay. Do you have another question?
No, I don't have. Yeah.
Okay, let's end this.
Very good. Yeah. So I'll try to do some because yesterday I was trying, but I know now that it was complex yesterday, so that's why I couldn't get a usual setup. So let me see, and I'll try and I'll reach out to you if I have a doubt. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, at least you need to try to refine these higher time frame levels before going to lower time frames. Because when you use these lower time frames to trade, lower time frames has many levels that you could see that liquidity traps. They make it be all traps. So you need at least to refine your levels from the higher time frame. Then after you refining your levels from the higher time frame, go and look for clear setups on lower time frames. Yeah. Just like when you try to see how we refined today's trade. Yeah, you can see that, okay, we refined from higher time frames to lower time frames till we got an entry.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, let's end this.
Okay, very good. Okay, great. I'll send out the
Thank
video.
you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks a
Okay.
lot. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice evening.